Hey out there and welcome. I'm Kate and this is going to be a vinyasa flow with a little bit of a twist. So a bunch of months ago, a friend of mine sent me a post from Instagram of this woman who was moving in this really cool and interesting way, just kind of mobility exercises. I can't remember her name to say it now, but I'll tag her in the comments so you can check her out if you want to. Anyway, I saved a couple of her videos, and the other day I was scrolling through my saved stuff and I found it, and I kind of plucked some of her fun movement styles. She's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner actually. So we're going to put a little different spin, just a touch, on some of the ways we move in and out of our flow. So grab a couple of blocks if you want them, a strap. We are going to do a bind toward the end of the session. So if you want a strap for that, then grab that. Find a quiet spot, roll out your mat, and I'll see you in a few. All right, so we're going to start in a comfortable seat. I'm on a blanket. You can grab a pillow if you want, or just sit how you feel comfortable, right? Take a second to close your eyes, to relax your shoulders, and to take a couple of breaths. And for a moment, as you sit here and breathe, let yourself celebrate the fact that you carved out this time for you and your practice. I know it's not easy. So honor that today and be present as we move through. Let your breath deepen gently. As you feel your sitting bones lengthen down into the earth, the crown of your head's going to rise up into the sky. And take up your space here, in between, right? Heaven and earth, you are here. So allow yourself to be as big as you can be. To fill up with air. And to soften as you release. Take another big breath in. And let it go. All right, from here you're going to inhale, take your arms, just reach them up overhead, bend your elbows, interlace your fingers, take your hands behind your head, and just let those elbows splay. Feel your head lean back into your hands. And you're going to reach up through that left elbow, let the right elbow sail toward the floor as you give yourself a side stretch here. Inhale up through the middle, and exhale, pull gently down with that left elbow so you lift into the right. And then come back up through the middle. When you exhale, you're just going to twist your torso to the right. And come back through the middle and twist over to the left. Inhale back through the middle. When you exhale, curl in, let your elbows drop toward your ears. Inhale, lift at your chest, spread those elbows, gaze up. Exhale, curl back in and round. Inhale, lift it up. Open. Exhale, round it in. One more of those. Inhale here. And exhale, curl it in. And keep your head bowed. Let your hands slide down behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Start to draw the shoulder blades in toward each other. Let your knuckles drop toward the floor. And feel your chest start to lift toward your chin. And give your head a little shake here, side to side. That's it. Then you're going to lift your head, take your gaze over your right shoulder. Keep extending back through your knuckles as you bring your head through the middle and gaze over your left shoulder. And then back through the middle. Slowly release those hands. Just roll out through your shoulders. Okay, you're going to come on to the table. And once you hit your table, Just a few rounds of easy cat and cow. And if you kind of need to move in any other way, as you move through your cat-cow, go for it. One more deep breath in, and then let it out as you round. Take your seat back toward your heels, walk your fingertips forward. Come high end of those fingertips. Lift your upper arms away from the floor and drop your chest and the weight of your head down. And when you inhale next, come on up into table. We're gonna do a little thread the needle. So take your right arm out to the side, inhale. When you exhale, come on underneath, right? Palm faces up, right shoulder to the floor. Press down through the tops of your feet. So we're still steady through your foundation. Then walk your left hand straight forward. And then left hand right in front of your nose. Give yourself a second to roll that left shoulder open even more. Press into the floor. Inhale, slide your right arm out and open. And when you exhale, right hand to the mat. Same thing to the left side. Left arm floats out. And then come on underneath. Come on to the back of your arm. Press gently into this left arm as you walk your right hand forward. Pull your outer right hip back. And breathe. And then slide your hand right in front of your nose. Give yourself a deeper twist. Press into your right hand. Come on up. Sweep the left arm out and up to the side. And then both hands to the mat. Excuse me, walk it forward. Downward facing dog. Come on up and stretch back. And give yourself a second here to pedal out your feet. Yeah. Then walk your hands back to meet your feet at the back of the mat. You can soften your knees if you need to. Let yourself hang here for a moment. Maybe shift the weight forward and back. So you're coming toward your heels and then toward your toes. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen out. When you exhale, you're gonna fold and walk your hands forward into a downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, send your heels a little deeper down toward the mat. Gaze back at your toes. We're gonna do it one more time. Walk your hands back to meet your feet and fold, Uttanasana. Same deal. If you wanna sway a little bit or rock forward and back, just working into your legs. All right, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen out. Exhale and fold, walk your hands forward again. Downward facing dog. Inhale here. When you exhale, you're gonna float your knees above the mat, coming into this long kind of table thing. Kick your right leg straight back behind you, keep the left leg floating. Knee into your nose, kick your right leg underneath to the left, drop that left heel. Fallen triangle. Take a moment here. Inhale. Exhale, take your left hand to the floor. Sweep your right leg up. Deep breath in. And then step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Drop your back knee, sink. That's a nice easy lizard lunge here. You can stay long through the front of your body, even as your hips sink down. Lift through your chest. And lift this back knee. Here we go. We're gonna walk back toward your left foot, coming into Skandasana. We'll do a couple of these today. It's one of my favorites. So let's get ready for it. Sink your hips back. Walk your hands forward. Take a second here. Can really flex this right foot. And walk your hands underneath you. Gonna walk back into your lizard lunge. Inhale. Exhale, step back through plank. Deep breath here. And then lower your knees. chest and chin. Baby cobra. Launch it forward. Roll the tops of your shoulders back. Inhale here. And downward facing dog as you exhale. Pull it up and back. All right, second side. We're gonna float those knees. Belly is strong, right? Keep pressing into the floor. Take that left leg, kick it back. Inhale. Exhale, pull this left knee in, kick it underneath, fallen triangle. Drop your right heel, lift up. Oh. Keep pressing the floor away. And then a right hand's gonna hit the mat, down dog split. Sweep your left leg up, deep breath in, and then step it forward to the outside of your left hand. And drop your back knee. And a little lizard here. And if you want to lower onto your forearms or blocks, go for it. I find staying up here is perfectly satisfactory. Inhale. We're gonna lift the back knee, walk your hands toward that right foot. Skandasana on this side, sink your hips. And then walk your hands forward like you were folding to the inside of your legs. Draw your hips back just a touch. Back heel can stay up off the floor. If there's mobility in your hips and you want to keep it rooted, that works too. And then walk your hands underneath you. We're gonna come back through our lizard lunge to the top of the mat, step it back, plank. Inhale, exhale through knees, chest, chin. Chaturanga if you want it. Baby cobra or upward facing dog. And then pull it up and back. Downward facing dog. Okay, take your gaze to your feet. You're gonna walk your hands back of the mat, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and release. Press the floor away. Come all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Inhale. And hands down through the middle. And walk it forward. Here we go. Okay? Set your feet right underneath you. Roll your shoulders back. Feel your leg muscles engage. Stretch down through your fingertips. And as you push into the floor, lengthen up into the crown of your head. Strong and steady. Ready for anything. Boom. Yeah. Okay. Inhale. Come out and up. Reach those arms up. Exhale and fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen out. Exhale, bend those knees, plant your hands, downward facing dog. All right, you're gonna float your right leg up, deep breath in. As you exhale, you're gonna gaze forward, step that right foot up between your thumbs. Press into the floor, crescent lunge. Come on up. Sink through those shoulders. All right. Inhale, take your arms, gonna reach them into crescent, staying soft through your shoulders. Feel the strength in your legs here, inhale. And when you exhale, hands come to prayer, Skandasana toward that left leg. Take it down. Deep breath here. And when you exhale now, you're gonna take your butt to the floor, okay? We've got this left knee. I'm gonna break this one down super slow. So the next time it won't be as slow, but this time, it is. You're gonna take your left knee and drop it in toward the top of your mat. Bend your right knee a little bit. So we've got a little bit of energy here. Sweep your right hand back behind you. You're gonna push into your right foot, lift your right leg up, sweep your left leg out and around until it comes to the top of the mat, but at the back. The back top. Roll your shoulders back, lift your chest, inhale. When you exhale, drop that back knee. Inhale into Anjaneyasana. Take your arms out, reach them up, sink into your hips, full breath. Exhale, hands to the floor, slide your hips back, Ardha Hanuman. Plug that leg in. Try to relax, let your head hang, and breathe. And then from here, we're gonna rock forward. Inhale, come up, crescent lunge, lift the back knee. Exhale, open, find a warrior two. And keep the strength in your legs. Spread your toes, then root them back down without crunching in, right? Inhale here. And then when you exhale, hands to prayer, we're gonna skandasana toward this right foot. Yes. Here we go, back up. Warrior two. Ooh, open it up. Hands come to prayer. Pivot around, crescent lunge. Warrior three. Shift your weight. And kick it back. Yes. Come all the way up to stand. Kick your right foot forward. Right ankle on top of your left thigh, nesting pigeon. Take it slow. Find your balance. When you've got it, hands come behind your back, interlace your fingers. Draw back through your knuckles and fold over your legs. Here we go. Nesting pigeon, release the arms up. Step it back again, warrior two. Hands to prayer, again, skandasana to that right foot. This time, we're gonna pivot all the way around, plant your hands now at the top of your mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, float forward into plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, chaturanga, baby cobra, or upward facing dog. And downward facing dog, pull it back. Here we go, round two. Inhale that left leg up. Exhale, step it up between your thumbs. Come high on your fingertips. Crescent lunge, let's do it. Scissor through your inner thighs. Sink a little deeper. Hands to prayer. Skandasana to this right foot. Sink it down. And then butt's gonna come to the mat, ready? Right knee drops down. Bend your left leg just a touch. So you've got a little, so we can work with it. Left hand's gonna come all the way around behind you. Press into this left foot, lift your hips. We're gonna sweep the right leg out and around until we can step forward with it at the top of the back of the mat. Now I'm just being intentionally confusing, so you should be to the back of the mat. High on your fingertips, sink your hips, and then crescent lunge, come on up, inhale. Soften through the shoulders and lower the back knee. Here we go, Anjaneyasana. Hands to the mat, Ardha Hanuman. Shift your weight back and fold. Try to keep your hips as square as you can here. Notice if you kind of kick one hip out to the side. Rock forward, inhale up, crescent lunge. Exhale, open, Vira 2. Hands to prayer, Skandasana to that left foot. Warrior 2, press into your feet, come back up. Rewind, crescent lunge. Hands to prayer, Vira 3. Here we go. Any arm variation once you get there. And then kick this left foot straight forward. Fingertips to the sky. Hook your left ankle on your right thigh, nesting pigeon. Once you've found your balance, interlace your fingers behind your back. Lift into your chest and fold. Inhale back up. Exhale, warrior 2. Full inhale. Hands to prayer. Skandasana. Coming back to that left foot. Spin yourself around. Downward facing dog. Take it back. If you want to throw vinyasa in here, you absolutely can. Once you do, you're going to lower your knees to the mat for a moment. Take your hips back to your heels and relax. Child's pose. Soften where you can through your shoulders, your neck. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna do it again, slightly differently this time. So come on up, downward facing dog. I'm gonna make sure I've got some clearance. All right, inhale, take your right leg, lift it up, kick it back. Exhale, step to the outside of your right hand. Okay, so now here's where things get a little bit tricky. So we're gonna take this right leg and sweep it around and back behind us. So big old half circle into plank, or if you're feeling like challenging yourself, as we kick this right leg back, you're gonna lower into chaturanga. Staying in chaturanga, or you can stay up in plank, sweep the left leg around and step it forward to the outside of your left hand. Are you ready? You are. Here we go. We're gonna take this right leg, sweep it around as you go. You can bend your elbows, plant the right foot. Take the left leg, sweep it out to the left, press the floor away, step the left foot into your lizard. Maybe you belly flopped. It doesn't matter, right? It's all good. Left foot's forward now, right hand on the mat. Kick your right foot through. Tap your left toes, or your toes to your left hand, and then kick it back again. Sweep your left arm up. Little twist here, inhale. Exhale, left hand on the floor, step back, lift your left leg up, and stack the left hip open, bend that knee. And we're gonna drop it back here for a little wild thing. Press into your feet, lift your hips. Here we go. Gonna come into a side plank, right? Vashisthasana, stack those hips. Then float the left leg up, left elbow to that left knee, step your left foot forward. Warrior two. Windmill it around and come on up. Okay? Okay. Piece of cake. Side angle. You're gonna take your left forearm down. You can come to the top of your thigh, to the floor. And hell, you can even use a block if you want. Why not? Oh, that feels so good. Yeah, baby. That was so natural, wasn't it? Roll your shoulder back. Keep pressing into your feet. Hug your left sitting bone underneath you. Inhale. And when you exhale, we're gonna windmill your hands down to the floor, to the center of the mat. Walk to the middle. Roll those left toes in and fold. We're just gonna hang here for a moment in your wide leg fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. And if you'd like to sway a little bit back and forth, you know, why not? And then bring your hands underneath you. You're gonna toe heel your feet a little bit closer together. So we're in a slightly shorter version here. So now we're gonna bind this left leg with the left arm. So if you want your strap, you can grab it now, right? So you're gonna take your left hand, walk it underneath you, hook it underneath that inner thigh. Right hand's gonna come up and around. So for me, I have to really bend to my left knee. My hamstrings are tight. It's just the reality of the world, right? So once you've got the bind, either with a strap or your hands, you're gonna press into your legs, lengthen up, and twist just a little bit to the right. Both legs work towards straight, but who are we kidding here? That's hard to straighten that left leg. Take a breath. And then fold, keep your bind. You're gonna open your left toes toward the top of the mat. And then step your right foot to meet your left, still bound through that left leg. Shift your weight onto your right foot, press the floor away. We're gonna come on up to stand into bird of paradise. Unless your hair is in your face and you can't see anything. Press the top of your thigh back. If you fall, like that. Maybe get your hair out of your face and come back up. That's how it works. Try again. Maybe this left leg wants to kick to straight. Maybe it doesn't. When you're ready, you're gonna slowly step it down, okay? Left hand is gonna drop, but keep your left hand behind you between your heels. Right hand's gonna drop to the floor in front of your right foot. We're gonna balance now on the left foot and the right fingertips. Shift your weight into your left foot, bend your right knee, pull your right heel in toward your butt. Left hand is gonna grab for the top of your right foot. Start to sweep this right knee up, 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 as you fold to the inside of that left leg for a little super soldier, or, you know, something that looks kind of like it. And then nice and easy, you're gonna step this right foot to the back of the mat, slide your right hand back, lengthen, and come into one more lungy twist. Inhale. Exhale, left hand comes to the inside of your left foot. We're gonna go for that chaturanga leg switch. You can stay up in plank if you wanna stay up in plank. I'm gonna move forward. Ready? Okay, shift your weight to your hands. Sweep this left leg out and back through chaturanga. Right foot sweeps forward and up, back through lizard. Shift into your left hand, kick your left foot through. Tap your toes. Step it back, sweep this right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Down dog split, right leg's gonna lift up. Bend your knee, stack your hip. And then drop it back. Find your wild thing. Oh. Here we go, side plank on this left side, Vashisthasana. Stack where you can. Float this right leg up, elbow to knee, boom. Step your right foot forward, warrior two. Come on out, and up. Okay, okay, we're here. Try to relax the tops of your shoulders. Refocus on your breath. And then side angle. Can bring your forearm to the top of your thigh. Grab a block. Sweep your top arm right alongside your ear. And breathe. Try to keep your spine long and your breath easy. Inhale. We're gonna windmill this left hand down to the floor. Spin around, Prasarita Padottanasana, facing the other edge of the mat. And just fold here for a moment. Anything you wanna do while you're here, if you wanna go upside down, you like to do that, a little straddle into a headstand, that's cool. If you just wanna give yourself some shoulder stretch, some more leg stretch, take a moment for yourself. Here we go. If you've come up and any sort of inversion, come on down. Bring your hands underneath you so you can toe heel your feet a little bit closer. And if you want a strap for your bind, go ahead and grab your strap. Now we're gonna bind this right leg. Right arm is gonna come underneath and wrap around. And maybe you can work to straighten the legs. Same deal here, right? Shoulders, hamstrings, there's a lot going on. So as straight as you can, or they can stay bent. It's all good. Lengthen your spine, and you're just gonna twist over to the left. Inhale. When you exhale, release that twist, and now you're gonna spin your right toes to the top of the mat. Keeping the bind if you can, step your left foot forward. Come onto the ball of your right foot. And here's where you can take a second and adjust yourself how you need to for bird of paradise. Shift your weight into your left foot. And slowly come on up. Try to keep this right shoulder rolled back. Left leg straight And then maybe this right leg straightens, whatever. If you fall out, come on back up. When you're ready to let it go, we're gonna drop. Let the right hand drop, but keep it back behind you. So it's gonna stay behind the heels. Left hand's gonna come to the floor in front of your left foot. So now we shift to the right foot. To get a little deeper into your super soldier, if you want to, you can start to kind of nestle in a little bit to this inner right thigh. It won't hurt. It won't hurt. All right, so you're gonna shift to your right foot, fold your left leg in, heel to your butt. You're gonna grab the top of your foot with your right hand, and then keeping your heel close into your butt, sweep up, 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 up. And then slowly step this left foot back. Slide your left hand under and open into a twist. Oh, inhale. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Step it back through plank. Vinyasa if you want it. And downward facing dog. Here we go. Take your right leg, lift it up. Step it forward when you exhale. We're gonna walk over to the left foot, coming into Skandasana. Keep your hands on the mat. We're cooling down now, right? So we don't have to get so crazy. Drop your butt onto the floor. Boom. Janushirshasana. Sweep this left foot into the inner thigh. Inhale, lengthen here. Exhale, come out and over. Slowing it down, but you want to keep some energy pressing through your right heel. Think about your spine lengthening out and over your leg instead of kind of curling into it. And then take your left hand and you're going to walk it to the outside of your right leg. Wherever you can grab a hold, slide your right hand back behind you to your outer hip, really. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale. Give yourself a bit of a twist here. And then slowly start to draw your right foot in. You're going to slide your right hand behind you even more and come into a lifted twist. Feel your spine lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, you're going to bend your right knee, right shin in front of the left, lengthen up and fold forward. And slowly then walk your hands underneath, just enough so you can then roll over your knees and step it back, down dog. Let's do the left side, float it up and step it forward. You can keep your hands on the floor. Gonna walk yourself back into a Skandasana. Let your butt hit the ground. Right foot's gonna sweep in for Janushirshasana. Inhale up and exhale out. And over. You can close your eyes. And take your right hand to the outside of your left leg. Slide your left hand to your outer hip. Lengthen and twist here. Let your right rib cage curl underneath you. And then back through center. You're just gonna drag this left foot in. Take your left hand behind you, so you don't fall. And kick your left foot forward. Lift through your chest and spin away from your foot. Inhale. And when you exhale, you can bend that left knee, take your left shin in front of your right, sit tall and fold one more time. And bring your hands underneath you. Come all the way up. This time you're going to kick your feet out in front, scooch to the top of the mat, and then slowly roll down. And drop both knees in. Maybe rock a little bit side to side. Make some circles on your low back. If there's anything else you feel like you need to do here, then by all means, it's time to do it. If you're ready for Shavasana and you have the time, you're gonna lengthen yourself out. You can grab something underneath your head or roll up a blanket or a pillow under your knees. Oh, excuse me. And then let your legs blop out to the side. Let your arms blop out to the side. And relax here. With every breath, feel yourself soften a little more. So you can completely relax into the rhythm of your breath. And let your next breath be a little deeper. And feel the energy of your breath move out into your fingers and your toes as you welcome subtle movements back to your body. And slowly draw your knees in, one at a time. And come to rest on your right side. Take a second here. When you feel ready to, you're going to press into the strength of your arms and come on up and find a comfortable seat. Take a moment here with your eyes closed and stay with your breath. And just feel what it's like to be in your body after your practice. And bring your palms together into Anjali Mudra and bow your head and honor your body today and your breath for moving you through this slightly stronger practice. And I hope that you had fun and that you enjoyed your time here on your mat with me. I look forward to practicing with you again soon. You can check out some of my other videos. And perhaps if you haven't yet, please subscribe. It's super helpful and it makes me super happy. Have a wonderful day, guys. Make it a great one.